Hey guys, this is Michelle, and I wanted to film a items I am loving at the moment video, but items that aren't exactly, what's the word I'm looking for here? They're not beauty related this time. My last one was mostly beauty related video. It was a beauty related video, and there's other things that I really am loving at the moment that aren't beauty related, but that video did go a little longer than I had expected. So I wanted to do, like, I guess the second parter of this with things that aren't beauty related. The first things I'm going to do are talk about movies and shows that I'm really loving. The one show is actually on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's on television as of right now because I do not have cable. I don't feel I'm home enough to pay that bill, and the cable in the area that I live in is kind of on the expensive side. So I have the internet, I have Netflix, I'm a happy girl. Anyway, the show that I am watching right now is called The Freak Show, and it takes place at the Venice Beach Freak Show, and it is awesome. I love the dynamics of the show. There are some extremely talented people at that show. And I love, like, how close they are as a family. And some really talented people. I love all of them. Asia is just gorgeous. You got Mark, but every time he does something, I cringe. Like, he's really good at what he does. I mean, he calls himself a shock artist, so, and it's always shocking. He's always, like, sticking, like, hooks or something through his mouth, and it's just, like, it gets me every time. Like, it's like, oh, God. Creature's really cool. I really love watching them because they're really are just a really close-knit family. And the reason why I started watching it as a child, I wanted to be a sideshow performer. I wanted to be a fire breather or a fire eater. That was something that I was really kind of into as a child. Is that a weird dream for a kid to have? Probably so. But that's the reason why I started watching the show, because I was like, oh my God, I wanted to be in the circus or into a sideshow, carnival kind of thing. I've always had that, that kind of want. So I love that show. It is awesome. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend it. These guys put on some of the craziest acts. Really talented group of people. Really awesome. The next thing I have to show you, this movie is no longer on Netflix, which is why I purchased it. I loved it that much. I got it at FYE. Yep, I got this one at FYE. And it is The Birdcage. It has Robin Williams in it and Gene Hackman. I mean, this movie is hysterical. I think what I love most about it is, like, when I worked in the Elvis show, I was a backup dancer. If you guys didn't know, I was a backup dancer in an Elvis impersonator show. And one of the places that we would perform at were drag queen bars and drag queen shows. He was friends with some people who owned these kinds of places, and we would go there and put on shows, and a lot of the stuff that you see in here is stuff I actually saw in those shows, so it was hysterical. It's hysterical and kind of nostalgic at the same time for me. I really enjoyed that. It was always so much fun. Those people know how to have a good time. We always had a ball. And watching this, I would have loved to have been on the set with Robin Williams and Gene Hackman. Those two guys together had to be an incredible, an absolute amazing experience. I love this movie. I literally just purchased this. I haven't taken it out of the packaging yet, but amazing, funny, you can't go wrong. The only thing that I'm upset about is that Robin is no longer with us. I felt like I grew up with him. A lot of the kid movies I watched, he was the voice of or was in, and I miss him. He's a good man. And this is hysterical. If you haven't seen The Birdcage, you have to see it. You'll die. Next is actually a workout video. I really like this because I did sustain a back injury many years ago, and this has actually helped out with my back and my posture. And I have a few of hers. There's only one more of her DVDs I do not have, which I need to get. This is the Goddess Workout with Dolphina. I don't know if I've shown this workout video with you before, but I love her. What I love is I like meditating, and I like getting into meditative states where I can just kind of, like, focus on myself for a minute and just clear my mind. Sometimes I get too crazy and I need to kind of cleanse my mind of negativity and stuff like that. And I like these kind of workouts because they work on the mind, body, and the spirit. I really enjoy the belly dance workout. These are a lot of fun. This is the intro one. I have the cardio, and I think I have the warrior goddess. I have 3 or 4 of them, and I really love them. I change them up. It's not the only workouts that I do, but this is more when I'm looking for a relaxing mindset. I will do this. And I really enjoy her, and her outfits are just beautiful. The one on the cover isn't her nicest. She's just a beautiful woman. Very, very pretty woman. So I know you can get these for like $3 or $4 on eBay. If you are interested in doing a workout like this that's kind of on it's a low impact kind of a thing, I would definitely recommend these particular workouts. They're fun. They get you to tone muscles that you probably haven't worked out in a while. They are a lot of fun. This and the cardio are my favorites of hers. So definitely recommend if you are interested in doing like a low-key impact kind of workout to work on your posture and stuff. Belly Dance is awesome for that. Next, boop, boop, it's just an avocado. I've been loving avocado for masks lately, eating them. It's just one of those things. I used to never eat avocado until I met Joey. I just like really, really gotten into it a little bit more. I've gotten into it more lately than I have been in the past, and it's become like an addiction. But they're so good. I know you can make hair masks with them. I haven't tried that yet. That sounds a little too messy. I have done facial with them. Haven't done hair though. And of course, eating the little guys. They are so delicious. I love putting balsamic vinegar on this. So good. Next is, and I put these on, I love putting these on salad with either crab meat or like a poultry, like a turkey. These are dried cranberries, or for what like the hipsters like to call them, craisins. I don't like calling them craisins. I know they're cranberries and they're dried out, so it's a raisin made out of cranberry. I get it. It's a dried cranberry, people. That's what it is. What, do we need to make up stupid words for things that are just so simple? Anyway, I love these. They're sweet, they're tart, they're delicious. I normally put these on a salad. I don't eat them by themselves. I really like them. Again, I love anything with balsamic vinegar. You give me balsamic vinegar, I'll probably eat it. I love mixing this with like poultry, so it's kind of like having like Thanksgiving on your salad. Or I like mixing it also with crab, probably because when I was in Cape Cod, there's a lot of cranberry. We stopped at a cranberry bog while we were there. So I really love cranberries in general, and they're very healthy for you too. This has no high fructose corn syrup, and it's made from the real fruit, which I would hope so. I like things that have simple ingredients, and this only has cranberries, sunflower oil, and a little sugar. I've been trying to get away from products that have all kinds of weird crap in it, like chemicals and stuff. But I got this from Aldi, and literally the ingredients list is just those 3 ingredients. See if we can focus on that. See? That's what I like to see. Words I can pronounce. I'm trying to get away. That's one of my New Year's resolutions to... I do eat very healthy, but I've been looking at the backs of some of the products we've, you know, not products, but like some of the food that we buy, and the preservatives in there is just disgusting. So I'm trying to find foods that don't have all those weird food, like things you can't pronounce. So this is awesome. Next thing I have is the chia seeds. I know I spoke to you guys about this before, and I am in love with these. I'll read the back a little bit. It has levels of fiber, omega-3, and antioxidants. It has calcium. It has protein. These are like a power food. I've been putting these into my salad as well. You can put them in pudding and stuff like that. I did that. I tried putting them in pudding, and it makes, when they get wet, they develop like this white film around them. And if you have a chia pet, you know what I'm talking about, because you have to soak them till they get this jelly-like consistency. So almost like tapioca beet pearls. And when they're in that state, they don't have a flavor to it. So if you want to get nutrients without... and you don't want to taste it, this is kind of the way to go. But eating them without that coating on it, they do have a little bit of a nutty flavor. They are really good. I really enjoy these. And I've been putting them on salads. I've been putting them in soup, on top of pasta, anything just to get a little extra nutrients out of it. These are awesome, and I will be buying these more in the future. I paid $5 for this at TJ Maxx. I know you can find them in Hannaford and stuff like that, but I definitely will be getting more of these. And I've gotten a ton of people into buying the chia seeds as well. A lot of the girls at work, I've gotten into it, and family members, because they really are, they have so much nutrition. I mean, especially since I'm lactose intolerant, this is the way to go. I mean, it has, because I don't like those chewable ones that they have. I used to do the chocolate chews, and they're nasty. And I'm not very good at taking a multivitamin. I'll take one for a few days and then I stop taking them. I'm being realistic with myself here. But this, I just sprinkle it on my salad. When I make them, I put the lids on. They are ready for me to go in the morning. And I don't have to think about it. So I'm getting some calcium and I don't have to worry. So that's awesome. The next two, it's been cold, but I've been getting more into it. I normally have a cup of coffee in the morning, but I also enjoy drinking teas. Now, the two I've been hitting the hardest are these two. Now, this one is made by Beegaloo. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this is the peppermint one, the herbal tea. I mean, especially around Christmas time, you can't go wrong with peppermint. It's also good if you're coming down with a cold, or you think you're coming down with a cold, or just like on a cold evening and you want something to warm up with. I just love the way peppermint stands out, and it's very robust. I don't like a weak tea. I like a very, very strong tea. I will put this guy in there and I will let it steep for a long time and, you know, mash it up a little bit. I like it in extremely strong tea. Again, what I like about this is that there's no nasty ingredients in it. It's just peppermint leaves, which I am loving. I'm trying to keep it very simple. Joey doesn't like this brand of peppermint. I don't know why. I like it. It's very strong. I'm probably going to actually open this bad boy up as soon as we're done. And this is a caffeine-free tea, so for you guys that don't want the caffeine, this is really, really good. Peppermint's one of my favorites. Actually, I need to get to a health food store like ASAP because I've been looking for fennel tea. It's something I grew up with, and I can't find it lately. Now, I know that when we got it, it was German import. So I don't know if I have to actually order that special online. I'll have to figure that out, because I haven't been able to find that in forever, and I love a good fennel tea. My mother has. I gotta talk to my mother where she found hers, because I can't find it anywhere. Now next, and I've really been into this brand, and it's like a cheap brand, but it's so good. I love the flavor. This is made by Salada, and it's just your basic green tea. There's something about, it's got like, and I don't put cream or sugar in my tea. I drink it just the tea. If I'm gonna put anything in it, I'll put a drizzle of honey in it. Joey likes it. He loves English breakfast, and he puts cream and sugar in it. I can't do cream in tea. I can't do it. No. Anyway, I love this tea. It's got a very delicate, like, sweetness to it. It's the same tea. I don't know if it's green or black at this one restaurant that we go to. We go to this, the sushi joint, and their tea, it's just amazing. I want to say it's the green tea, but I know a lot of them do black. Anyway, this has that same sweetness as that tea that they serve. It's more than likely this tea, and I love it. So at night when I come home, I typically will have a cup of this, and it's just, oh, it's so amazing. I know that there's some crazy benefits to green tea, but I really don't know of them. Let's see if it says anything here. Green tea is more than a product, it's our passion. That's why we are committed to providing quality, flavorful, and authentic green tea to discerning tea lovers across the country. It's because of the commitment that more tea drinkers are making the great taste and value of Salada. Okay, so it tells you what it is. As far as the company goes, the essence of the enjoyment of tea lies in the appreciation of its color, fragrance, and flavor. Well, I can agree with that. It all starts with a green leaf. Each tea leaf that goes into green tea is meticulously handpicked from the lush tea gardens of the Far East. Once brewed, green tea produces a delicate, smooth, and natural sweetness. So it doesn't tell you the benefits of drinking green tea on this packaging. I think I've heard somewhere that it helps you lose weight, because I know that I've seen green tea pills everywhere. I've been drinking this for months and I haven't lost any weight at all. So I don't know if I gotta actually eat the tea bag for that to happen, but I haven't personally seen anything with that. And I can go through a box of this fairly quickly. I just got this one. But I love the flavor of the green tea. This is one of those things, same with the peppermint, where I need to be in the mood for the flavor, and I just sit down there with my cup and just, or in the bathtub and just drink away, and it's just amazing. It's I love this. These are like my two favorites. Well, that's a lie, because I like dandelion tea too. Again, I'll get more in depth with the teas. I got a collection. I'll have to do a haul of my tea collection. I got more teas than I want to admit to. And I want more. But tea's one of those things that's great. Oh, you can't go wrong with it. Like, I love coffee, but after, like, by the time I get home from work some days, it's too late for me to brew coffee, and Joey don't want the coffee that late, so I've been switching to, and I'm more than positive that this has caffeine. I think green tea is the one that does have caffeine. And I tend not to buy, hold on a second. If it's naturally caffeine-free, that's one thing. I do not buy things that are made decaffeinated because of the chemicals that they use to do so. So I'm pretty sure that this has caffeine in it, but it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging if it does or doesn't. I'm more than positive. It does contain, here we go. And the smallest writing in the world on this box, it does contain caffeine, which is fine with me, because caffeine really doesn't bother me. But this is a caffeine-free one. It's like the one vice I have left in life. I stopped smoking, so I could have a little caffeine in my life. But yeah, that's the items that I'm loving that aren't necessarily beauty related. And that's pretty much it. And again, we're at like another 20-minute video. I'm really bad. Anyway, guys, let me know, I mean, I do love beauty videos, but let me know what teas maybe you're into, or what foods, movies. Let me know down below what you're currently into, because I always like trying out new things. Or if you're using any of these products, let me know that as well. I would be interested in seeing your views on them or takes on them also. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.